You stay strong and continue to block the release of the Epstein files. Huh. It'll take more than a nitwit like Marjorie Taylor Greene to get a man like you to cave.
Breaking news here at Fox News. Earlier today, President Trump said that he would sign a bill to release the complete Epstein files if it ends up on his desk.
Now, huh?
President Trump went on to say, all I want is for people to recognize a great job that I've done pricing on affordability because we brought prices way down.
Well, I better get going because I don't want to be late for work. Morning!
Piss off, Karen!
Yeah, you can piss off yourself. Good morning.
Screw you, Karen!
Well, that's rude. Screw you too. Morning. Oh, hey, Gwen, did you hear? President Trump said that he's okay with releasing the Epstein files, so looks like you Dems were wrong all along. Oh, morning, Karen. Yes, I heard, and no, the Dems weren't wrong at all. Really? Well, President Trump publicly said that they should release the Epstein files, and well, that doesn't sound like the actions of a guilty man to me. Now, does it, Gwen? Karen, you don't find it odd that Donald Trump has spent months doing everything he could to stop the release of these files, denying their existence, calling them a hoax, fighting to block their release, trying to get Republicans to not vote for their release, and now, out of the blue, he's all, okay, release the Epstein files. That's not odd to you? Well, no, but, I mean, people are allowed to change their minds now, Gwen, or is that a crime now, too? No, Karen, it's not. But Trump didn't change his mind. He devised a new scheme. Yeah, because he's scheming to release the Epstein files and prove all you Dems wrong. Whatever, Karen, one thing I'll say about you is that you're a loyal Trump-supporting MAGA. To a fault. Look, I gotta get to work. And then I yelled, go President Trump! You continue to block the release of the Epstein files.
Day. You think she would have learned by now, but unfortunately she hasn't. And to be honest,
rude,
it's kind
Gwen,
of painful
I'm
to
telling
watch.
my story. Ooh, are you going to be like President Trump and tell different versions at different times to the same people? Whatever, Gwen. Once President Trump releases the Epstein files, you and the rest of the Democrats will be eating your words. Karen, unlike what's happening in his underwear on a daily basis, Donald Trump isn't releasing shit. No, he's devising a plan. Really, Gwen, how do you expect him to pull that off when he's already publicly said that he would? Oh, that's easy. By having Pam Bondi, you know, his head MAGA loyalist who he lets use America's tax dollars like they're her own personal debit card, start an investigation into the Democrats over the Epstein files so that they can then claim, hey, I was going to release the Epstein files, but because of this investigation, I can't. Well, that's what Biden did. No, Karen. Biden couldn't release the files because there was an active investigation being prosecuted against a defendant, Ghislaine Maxwell, at the time. She was convicted, and, well, there are no active cases pending prosecution at this time, but there should be. Well, maybe President Trump just wants to protect people like the victims that are involved. Have you ever thought of that? Karen, the only people that Donald Trump wants to protect is himself and all the other powerful men around the world that are cloaked in this disgusting secret. Well, would you listen to that? Get back to work, Gwen. Hey, Meg. Where's my letter opener? Just wanted to let you know that I borrowed your letter opener. Hope you don't mind. Yes, I mind. Anyway, I was just wanting to see whether or not you had heard about President Trump publicly stating that they should release the Epstein files. I mean, is that being transparent or what? No, he's not, Karen. He's too much of a narcissist. Why does everybody keep saying that? He said he will. Karen, the fact that Donald Trump now claims to be okay with the release of the Epstein files after months and months of trying to block it tells me one of two things. Either option one, he has found a way to alter the files somehow, or option two, he's going to try and pull a last-minute Hail Mary type excuse about how he was going to release the Epstein files, but the release somehow, miraculously, has been blocked. Found a way to alter them, Megs? Really? You Dems are so paranoid you find an excuse for everything. Well, Karen, when the American people have dealt with the kind of shady shit that the Trump administration has gotten away with, you tend not to put anything past them anymore. Yeah, well, here's a bit of advice straight from me to you. Don't hold your breath. Now, get out of my office. You'll see. You know, I'll bet that Obama and Biden have already been scheming and that they have a plan in place to make it look like President Trump won't release the Epstein files. Yeah, I'm sure of it. So, go President Trump!